You might be hearing about the AI agents quite often these days on internet, and you might also be thinking how to create it. You might feel that it is complex, but in this video, I'm going to share with you the step-by-step process of creating your first agent within 15 minutes. And today we will be creating the FAQ RAG chatbot agent. So hi, my name is Shweta Gupta and I'm an AI agents coach. I help the working professionals and the business owners to leverage the power of AI and make AI work for them. So let's get started. So I'll be sharing with you the step-by-step approach of how you can create a RAG FAQ chatbot for yourself. But before that, you need to understand what are the AI agents and what are the RAG FAQ chatbots. So I will be sharing the other videos link which I have created already where I explained the concept of RAG chatbot and the AI agents. So now let's get straight into how you create your RAG FAQ chatbot. So before we implement it, let us understand the concept of what we will be doing in this video. And if you have not gone through the AI agents basics video, then go through that first and also understand what are the RAG FAQ chatbot. Then only come and watch this. So this is the chatbot that we are going to build, where this is the AI agent. And here we have the input coming as the chat, where I'll be asking different questions that I have already feeded it into my database. So I'm going to use the Google Sheet as the database in this chatbot. And this is the e-commerce FAQ assistant that I'm going to build, where I have trained the agent with several set of instructions. So based on the Q&A that I have given as the input or the database for this particular agent, I have already given the instructions to this agent. And based on that, I will be asking the questions through this input, and it will be actually going and calculating and giving me the answers. It will be taking use of this LLM, which is Google Gemini chat model, which is free. And it will also be referring the memory, whether it has the information that I'm asking for in the memory or in the cache itself or not. And if not, then it will go and fetch the details from the FAQ master, which is my question answer sheet. That's what we are going to build. FAQ meaning frequently asked questions. So in this e-commerce company, there can be many questions that already people are asking, and I have already captured the answers to it. So now let us go and build it into the system with a lot of excitement. For creating this RAG chatbot, I have already defined two prerequisites. One is you need to create the n8n account, where you have to use n8n.io and you have to simply create the account. And then you also have to use aistudio.google.com for creating your API key for using Google Gemini. LLM is the large language model, which we are going to use Google Gemini today. And the notes also I will be sharing along with the video so that you can create your own agent. I'll be using few more resources, which I will be sharing along with this video. Now let's get started. I'll click on create workflow, where my new agent will be created using that option. I will click on add first step and I will search for AI agent. When I search for AI agent, I will select this. And now I need to train this agent with a specific prompt so that it works as FAQ RAG chatbot. So I'll click on add option. I'll select the system message. I will go to my notes where I have already captured the prompt that I want, and that is already the perfect prompt that I could train it with, and it can improve over the course of time also. In the system message, I go and then I paste that prompt that I have already created. I have defined the role and everything else. So you just go through the prompt. I defined all the rules around how it has to be used. And if the question is not found in the sheet, then it will not invent the answers. So I have clearly told that never invent or guess answers. Now this agent has been trained, and I will go and add the chat model will be my Google Gemini, because that is the LLM that I'm going to use. I will select Google Gemini and I'll create the credentials to it, because I need to connect Google Gemini with n8n to be able to use it. So I will add this option where I will add the API key, which is really necessary to connect the two applications. I will use this API key that I've already created previously as a prerequisite. I will share the prerequisites also. So I'll paste the API key and I will save this. It will say that connection tested successfully, and I'll close this window. Now I will add the memory to be able to retain the questions that I have already asked. So it will work as a cache for my agent. So next time, if the user asks the same question, it won't go and ask the LLM and the FAQ database. It will directly fetch it from the memory. And I will add the tool also, which is the Google Sheet. So I will select the Google Sheet, which is my database currently. I will sign into my Google account because there is where I will keep my Google Sheet. I'll select my Gmail account to be able to connect. And when I have connected, here I will see the document. So I will have to select a database for my RAG chatbot. So I will select the database, which is this Google Sheet. So I will simply copy this link that I have already created before. I'll open it in a new tab. And you can see there are the questions and the answers corresponding to each question. And this is the tab FAQ Master that we are going to use. So I will just go and explore if I have that sheet already. So when I've opened this sheet, this is available in my Google Drive. So I should be able to search it in my Google Drive directly over here in the Google Sheet. So you can see that this has already come. But it can be the case that you are not able to search it. In that case, what you do is simply select by URL and paste that URL that I have shared with you. And here you will get the sheet automatically populated, which is the tab FAQ Master. And now it's all done. So your agent is ready and now we are ready to execute. So with a lot of excitement, what we will do is we'll open the chat and here is the place where you would execute this. And how you would execute it? You'll simply ask a question about refund policy. This is one of the question which is there. It's not directly refund policy. If you see, it is return policy. And I will ask the question and I will hit enter. And I will see that these are all rotating and it will give me the response back. So it searches in the simple memory. It has not found and it will now go and search in the Google Sheet. It will find the answer and it will give me the answer back over here. So if you see, I've got the answer hassle-free return within 7 days and it has got the answer from here directly. Return is very similar to refund. That's why it has been able to see that. And here, if you see refund, here it is mentioned. So that is why it has taken this answer into consideration as per our prompt, as per our training that has been done. Now, this has been executed. And how do you productionize it now? We'll click on this, double click on this. I'll make chat publicly available and I will copy this. If you want to change this initial message, you can simply change this and close this and then publish it. By clicking on publish, you can publish this. Just remove this, close this. Now, if I go and open the new tab, I will be able to use the same chatbot. And if you want to integrate it in any website, what you have to do is you have to simply open this chatbot and here you have to make it as embedded. And that way you can ask your maybe the vibe coding, whatever you use for your website building, there you can embed this URL just by asking in the chat that just embed this URL in the form of chatbot and it will be done. And here simply you can ask the same question, it will give you the response. So this is the chatbot. You can save several hours in your company if you include this chatbot in your organization and you can leverage this. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you have learned how to create your first AI agent. So let me know your experience in the chat box and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed. Thank you so much.